Alright, so over here at Ann and Jan's, and we are going to be doing some cleanup and mulching. So we need to clean up these weeds throughout here. We want to keep these little flowers right through here. And then we have an herb right in here. So let's just try to clean out these grass and the weeds as best we can. And then we're going to remove this daylily and then spray the rest of this stuff through here. Getting rid of all this. We're not going to be pruning anything. So it's just a mulch and cleanup. We need to bring in some topsoil. It's low in this area, so we want to build it up. We still want to be about 1 inch below this vent back here, but we want to build this up with some topsoil first, and then we'll mulch over top of that. So we'll pull all these rubber stepping stones up, and these stones will be used in the back, and we'll go over that in a second. So once that's done, we're going to be removing these irises, removing everything in here except the tree and these 4 shrubs right here. So this will be a nice blank canvas. So be spraying all this and then mulching it. And then if this is not here, we'll be mulching this and planting 3 nandinas at that point. So they'll be just basically center them in the bed from the front to back, so they're not right against the house, and then just kind of line them up right through here, whatever makes it look great. And then we can leave the irises in this bed, just spray the other stuff around here. We'll be mulching that. We will not be mulching this. They're talking about putting riverstone in here, so that's going to be a separate proposal. So for this bed right here, it has some asparagus in it, which is this fern-like plant. So try to clean most of the stuff out except that. So there's some right there, right here. There's quite a bit of it throughout the bed, but we just want to keep the bigger plants. I mean, there's some smaller stuff. If it gets knocked down, it gets knocked down. But there's also a bunch of weeds in here. Let's get rid of these flowering things too. Bunch of weeds in here. And then try to keep the bigger patches of asparagus. So there's like 1 big piece there, and there's a couple more. So try to keep those. And then throughout here, there's a few shrubs in here, a bunch of weeds. So let's get these weeds sprayed and pull the stepping stones out of here, get the rocks out of here, and then we'll mulch this area as well. I'm going to be using a dyed brown mulch, and then dyed brown through here. Get a very light mulch in this ground cover. They like the ground cover, so don't bury it. And then get some mulch on this side, and then let's try to hide this so it's like a low spot right here. So let's get this built up with some mulch, and so the pipe isn't sticking up so bad. And then let's get these stones, pull these stones up. Let's get this cleaned up, get some mulch, leave the ground cover in here, just pull the weeds out of there. And then try to make like a little stone path in here with these stones, just something a little bit neater, and then fill it in with some mulch. So the only thing that should really be in this bed are the 2 trees. So we want to spray the weeds, we want to bring in some topsoil. This is a really low area in here, so build it up, try to make it a little bit flatter. So the goal is to try to get the shed away from the house. So topsoil in this low area, and then we'll be mulching that as well. Spray all these weeds. We have a hosta here and a hydrangea there, so keep those plants, spray everything else, spray around the unit, spray this stuff around here. We've got another hosta there, a couple plants here. We're going to keep these shrubs. Let's spray this area in between these 2 shrubs. Got one there. We have a hosta there, another shrub. Let's spray all this and then get it mulched. We're also going to be mulching this tree ring and all of the other tree rings in the front yard of the property. So make sure we check those and spray, and then put some nice dyed mulch in there. So there's quite a few of them out here. And then we also want to be hauling off. They have some debris piled over there, and they have some debris piled over there. So let's get that those 2 piles out of here as well. And that should be about it for this project. Oh, we got one more tree. So this tree, we want to limb this up probably to about the same as this one right here in front of me. So it's this smaller, lower one here. So we're going to limb it up and then try to push it in, like go around the edges, try to make it a little bit smaller. So we're going to limb it up and then make it a little bit easier to mow around. So limbing up and then just shaving around the whole side of it. So maybe like taking 3 feet off just all the way around. Nothing on the top. We're going to leave the top of it alone, but that's going to be it.